Covington.
Corey's one of the leading scorers, 6'2" junior, good leaper.
Number 54, Justin Gabbard.
Justin Gabbard, 6'4" junior, averaging about 7 points per game. Again, strong inside play.
Number 10, Kenneth Fugate.
Kenny Fugate handles the ball, runs the offense, makes the team go.
And number 22, Tony McFadden.
Tony, excellent outside shooter, leading the team in scoring at just over 12 points per game.
There we go, number 22.
Mike Dawes, leading scorer for Franklin Simpson, averaging a little over 17 points per game.
Matt Smith, number 43.
Matt's a 6'4" senior.
Jimmy England, number 3.
Jimmy's a 5'8" senior, averaging about 8 points a game.
And Efra Holt.
6' junior, average 15.4 for this season.
Okay, here's the matchup. We have Franklin Simpson against Bowling Green. Franklin Simpson winning 20 games, which is very impressive during the season. Don?
Simpson beat Bowling Green both times during the regular season. The second game here in Bowling Green, I believe, was by 1 point. Bowling Green 10-15 on the year. Coach Ernie Simpson continuing to rebuild a young Bowling Green Purples team. No seniors on the team. Plays juniors and sophomores. Play a very, very patient offense and very, very tough, stingy defense out of Coach Simpson.
And Ernie Simpson obviously being the underdog here in the second game. We just finished watching a fantastic first semifinal game against Easton Central. Very indicative of district play. It was very tight all the way down to the wire.
That's the way it is, and I would suspect this game will be very, very close too. Again, both teams know what's at stake. You lose, you go home. You win, you play Saturday night for the championship of the district, but at least you go on to the regional tournament next week here in Diddle.
And here it goes. You start out the second semifinal game. Bowling Green Purples control the ball on offense. And that's Kenneth Fugate, number 10. He'll be the point guard. And number 22, Tony McFadden, will be the off guard, even though Tony is the leading scorer. And there's a almost turnover. Number 22, Mike Dawson, quick hand.
Quick hand. Simpson opened up in a 2-3 zone.
Bowling Green, basically the offense right now, back and forth between Fugate and McFadden. Get over to John Buser. John Buser is regarded as a pure shooter. When he gets hot, look out.
Good outside shooter on the wing.
And number 3, Jimmy England, a little over-aggressive.
Over-aggressive on that play.
Got it caught near. He came down and fouled McFadden. That's Jimmy's first foul of the game and the team's first foul of the game.
Bowling Green will show you a lot of patience on the offense.
Here's McFadden. McFadden a little bit off in that shot. Didn't hit anything from the backboard. And here comes Simpson. The shot is good. Rebound controlled by number 43, Matt Smith. And the ball going out of bounds off PG. Franklin Simpson getting the ball back.
Simpson has a tradition of being a running team up and down the floor. Got a little mix-up here between the officials. One called it Simpson, the other one, the out official called it Bowling Green, had a better view of the action.
And a good break for Bowling Green. They'll get the ball back. A 0-0 score, 6.5 minutes left in the first quarter. And as we speak, John Buser, number 14, puts in the first points in the game and his first 2 of the night.
He's just a sophomore, but didn't show any timidity there. Took the ball to the basket, pulled up with a good short jumper, and put it in the hole.
Number 24, Brian Powell, shot is short. And this time the official signals it is Franklin Simpson's ball, and I think it will be this time.
Looks like it. Simpson crashing the boards. .5'11" senior, but he had good jumping on that. Took the ball, weak side board and put it back in. That foul on the play.
Foul's on number 54, Justin Gabbard. That's his first. Free throw won't drop. Gabbard with the rebound. Fugate pressing the ball up the court. And over to McFadden. He comes up short. But a nice offensive board by Covington. He's fouled as he goes up for his shot.
That's Corey's strength. Crash the boards offensively, very strong. Put it back on the board.
And number 22, Mike Doss, picks up his first. Covington going to the line for two. Two sides, 6 minutes remaining in the first quarter. And we have a very big Franklin Simpson crowd right behind us, Don, doing what they can to make Corey miss. And they did a good job in the first one, but the second one gets the roll. And Corey gets 1 of 2. And there's a quick turnover by Franklin Simpson. Bowling Green getting the ball back with a 1-point lead, 3-2. Here in the second game of Storer Cable's doubleheader.
Simpson pushing her zone out on the floor a good bit more now. Trying to trap on the wings.
A reach-in foul on number 20, Jeffro Holt. His first, team's third. Franklin Simpson with 3 team fouls already with only 2 minutes gone in the game.
Simpson's an aggressive team defense team, and they're going to commit fouls. Bowling Green just going to have to be patient. Got to travel. Short edge. Drug the pivot foot.
And number 3, Jimmy England, bring the ball up for Franklin Simpson. Chance to take the lead here on this possession. Oh, and a break for Bowling Green. Franklin Simpson.
Got a walk. Simpson trying to force the ball inside. Bowling Green's collapsing defense. Forced the ball on the ground. Forced a turnover.
We're early on in the first quarter. 3-2. Bowling Green leads it. Stuart Bunny along with Don Butler. And John Buser. That's John's spot on the floor, isn't it?
He's the wing shooter, and they want to get the ball to him. That 15-foot jump shot. Coach Simpson's got every confidence in him, turning him loose.
Franklin Simpson pushing it up from the foul line. Number 20 doesn't drop. And here comes Bowling Green. Fugate takes the ball in the middle of the lane. Getting it over. Oh, and it's picked off, but he gets it back. And then number 22, Tony McFadden, travels. So after that barrage of missed passes, Franklin Simpson takes over. Number 3, Jimmy England, driving it up. Getting it over to 22, Mike Dawes. His shot is good. And here it comes. Buser on the easy layup. Oh, he missed the easy layup. Here comes Simpson back with a baseball pass. And Mike Dawson's shot is good. So here we have, we're exchanging football passes, and Simpson comes up on the positive end of it.
Well, that's a 4-point turnaround. John laid it up off the board a little too heavy.
Yeah, Bowling Green's lead has been cut to 1, 5-4, with 4 minutes and 9 seconds remaining. And Jimmy England picks up his second.
This game, contrast to the first game we watched tonight, Stuart. Both teams, Bowling Green and Simpson, appear willing to quicken the pace up and down the floor quite a bit more than we saw the ball control first game.
There's a bad pass by Corey, picked off by Simpson. And another bad pass picked off by, that's number 22, McFadden. Both teams sloppy passes here in the opening of the game. There's Covington. His jumper to the foul line won't go. Number 43, Matt Smith with the defensive board. From outside, number 20, Defra Holt. And Franklin Simpson leads by 1, 6-5 with 3.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Here's a good move by Fadden going baseline. It's short, but followed up by Corey Covington. Great offensive board by Corey.
Good, strong offensive boards there. Corey's a good leaper, gets good position, and not timid.
Number 3, Jimmy England counters with a nice 10-foot jumper in the middle of the lane. And Franklin Simpson takes the lead over once again. 3 lead changes already in the game. 8-7. Simpson leads it. McFadden nearly turning the ball over. Fugate off the back of the rim. Rebound control by Matt Smith.
Rusty shot a little bit there, a little bit out of control.
Here comes Mike Doss. He wants it.
Like we got an over the back.
An overzealous number 24, Brian Powell. He picked up his first foul.
Corey Covington for the Purples had the inside position. Looks like we're in the bonus.
And that is 6 fouls already. Corey Covington. This could be a factor early on in the game. The ability of Bowling Green to make the foul shots in the bonus.
Being in the bonus already, that's got to be a plus for Bowling Green.
And Corey Covington was not shaken at all by the tremendous noise made by the Franklin Simpson contingent.
Got 2 good crowds here. Bowling Green across the way from us, and Simpson right behind us.
Corey getting that lucky bounce, that lucky roll. He's got 5 points already in the first quarter. Bowling Green leads it again, 9-8. Simpson's shot is good. McFadden controlling the rebound. Here comes Fugate. Head manning up to Corey. Corey's dribbling. He nearly loses it. There's a recent foul by number 20, Defra Holt. Another good example of just Franklin Simpson's tough defense.
Simpson just is going to get after you. 32 minutes of game, quick hands. That might have been a little silly foul there, slapping, but that's the nature of their defensive pressure. Keep it on, keep it on.
It sends Corey back to line for a 1-and-1 bonus. He's shooting 75% right now from the line. He hits another one. This could be a big factor here, Don, early in the first half. 2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
We're already in the bonus.
And Corey Covington shooting the eyes out of the basketball from the foul line. He's made 7 of 8. Correct that. It's
Bowling Green sticking
6.
that tough man-on-man.
Oh, and there's Mike Dawson with a nice shot. 10 feet. He's got 4 points already tonight.
Good shooter. Of course, he led them in scoring with 17, a little better than 17 points per game this last year. And he's a senior.
Number 10, Fugate, getting up to McFadden. Those two will work the ball around. John Buser looking for his spot on the floor. He'll pull up. He'll take it. Comes off the rim. 33, Matt Smith with the defensive board. Matt Smith, he's a big kid.
Gets up well, blocks out. And at 6'4", here's the tallest boy on the Simpson team.
The ball was passed into Matt Smith. He took one too many steps, called him the traveling.
Looked like he wasn't quite set. Entry pass went a little too early, and as a result, he shuffled his feet.
And here comes Bowling Green with a 1-point lead. 11-10 with a minute 10 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Fugate getting it in. McFadden, he'll take it. And it's off. And oh, it's hit by Justin Gabbard.
Just missed the tip.
And here comes Simpson. 22, Mike Dodd. Mike Dodd is coming alive here. He's got 6 points already. And a nice drive.
Yeah, he knew what he had to do. Take it to the hole. Simpson's going to be looking for him. He's led them all year long, and he's not going to change anything this time of the season.
30 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Fugate calling out the play. User will hold the ball until he wants to pass it off and start the play. Clock down 18 seconds. 10 seconds. They're going to get a shot off here soon. McFadden will do it. Oh! And as he's getting the shot off, number 22 fouls number 22, Mike Doss, getting McFadden on the arm. And that'll send Tony to the line for shooting.
I'm sure Coach Brown didn't want that foul with 4 seconds to go, but he did reach in, slapped him on the hand just as McFadden went up with a jump shot.
And McFadden has started off slowly. He doesn't have any points yet this evening. His first shot from the foul line, not good, robot. So he's still held scoreless so far. 4 seconds remaining in the first quarter. And McFadden makes his second. That's 1 point for McFadden. And he ties the game 12-12, and 1 second left on the clock. The shot almost made by Jimmy England, but not good. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen, for the first quarter. Franklin Simpson deadlock with Bowling Green Purple. 12-12 tie. We'll be back right after this message. Stay with us.
Hi.
Two new friends.
What's her name? She looks very familiar. Sandy Dunlap. She's on the news, on the TV. Yeah, a celebrity, huh?
With little in common,
Aren't you the one who interviewed my dad? If that isn't the darndest coincidence.
except the one thing that could come between them.
Somehow Holly just met Sandy. She's in the kitchen right now. Here?
Sandy?
Oh, my God!
Well, I guess everybody has something in common in one way or another. Well, I mean, you take Sandy and me.
The one thing that could come just between friends.
Couldn't you have figured it out? Davis? David?
Well, excuse me, I've met a lot of people named Davis, and so far this is the first one who turned out to be your wife.
Ted Danson, Christine Lottie, and Mary Tyler Moore.
What the hell am I going to do?
Just between friends.
You're not my friend.
Welcome back to Historic Cable's presentation of the 14th District Tournament. We're fighting along with Don Butler. And Don, you tell me your daughter plays for the Bowling Green Purples girls team.
For the Lady Purples, Franklin Simpson beat us in the semifinals Wednesday night at Warren East. We just ran into a team with more talent and more quickness. We had a good year. Girls continue to improve under Coach Clarence Thomas, and we only lose one senior off this year's team. We got everybody else back, so we're looking for more improvement next year.
What position did Bridget play?
She played both the post position and on the forward shooting position.
Corey Covington putting in the first two for the second quarter. And number 3, Jimmy England, as he puts up his shot, he's fouled on the arm. By number 10, Kenneth Fugate. That's Kenneth's first foul of the night.
England's only 5'8", but Stewart, he plays much bigger than that. He's not afraid to get in and mix it up. He penetrated and pulled up.
And England will be shooting 2 from the line. Oh, the first one, a little bitsy doodle off the rim, it goes in. And the second one, Ditsy Doodle, and it went out this time. So he only gets 1 on his trip to the foul line. 14-13. Bowling Green leads it by 1. Here comes Fugate driving the lane. His pass is tipped away, but he gets it back.
Simpson's gone to looks like a 2-1-2 zone defense.
Here comes Fugate, top of the key. He got a little short, and there's the big man, Matt Smith, with another defensive board. England looking for for someone to pass to. And Smith's shot is short. Here comes Bowling Green.
Might have rushed that one. Didn't have it. Didn't have the numbers.
Okay, and then we have a blocking foul. Number 22, Tony McFadden, and that's McFadden's first.
That's that call that everyone debates. Looked like the defense was not set, was not established in his position, and therefore the official called a blocking foul.
And you know, Don, you're absolutely right. It is a judgment call. From here, I don't have my glasses on, so I really couldn't tell. Actually, I'm just copping out. I didn't want to make a decision there. But could have gone either way. And as you say, that's why they're the Zebras, and we're sitting here commentating. And number 24, Brian Powell's first free throw isn't good. He's got one more. Makes his second. And ties the score at 14. So with 6 minutes and 46 seconds remaining in the first half, the score is tied at 14.
Both teams look like they're sticking to their basic game plan.
And number 42, Stephen Buford, has replaced Fugate. And there's a nice shot.
See a lot of pushing down in the paint there between McSmith and Justin Gabbard. The officials so far appear to be willing to let him play.
And finally they stop play there and call a foul on Bowling Green. That's on Justin Gabbard, number 54. That's Justin's second foul of the game. Chris Gray inbounds it. Oh, string music by Mike Doss. That's a good 20-foot shot.
In the colleges, they'd be calling it a home run.
And with that shot, it ties the score at 16 with 5 minutes and 46 seconds left in the first half. User drives, nice shot.
Split the defense, pulled up for about a 15-footer and knocked the bottom out.
John Buser already has 6 points tonight. Doss getting it out to number 33, Chris Gray, with a bad shot. And here comes Buford. It won't go. McFadden's follow-up wasn't good either. And here comes Franklin Simpson.
A little bit out of control, got too far under the basket.
And Jimmy England counters quickly with a basket of his own. 5 points for England.
Bluford looked like he's limping on that play, coming back down.
Franklin Simpson staying with Bowling Green shot for shot. Score is tied at 18. And this Corey Covington trying to give the backdoor pass to Gabbard. It wasn't good. Here's a good pass over number 24, Ryan Powell.
That's Simpson's game, Stuart. They want to get the ball, run it out, and that's just what they did.
And credit for that basket should go to Mike Doss, who had a nice pass and split the two defenders for an easy layup from Brian Powell. And there's Buford getting it in to Justin. However, Justin took too many steps, no traveling music.
Shuffled his feet a little bit. Bowling Green does not want to get in a running game with Simpson at this stage of the game.
And Kenneth Fugate comes in to replace Stephen Buford. And with 4.5 minutes left in the first half, Franklin Simpson is taking the lead by 2, 20-18. Oh, and the pass from
Scramble for the ball.
Dawson's mishandled, but Simpson gets it back. And number 33, the new man of the game, Chris Gray, with a nice outside shot. That's his first bucket of the night.
Chris is averaging a little over 6 points per game coming off the bench.
And Ernie Simpson wants a timeout to talk to his team. Maybe there's something there he didn't like, or maybe just wanted to cool off Franklin Simpson a little bit.
Well, Simpson's on about an 8-point run. That's what he's trying to do. Settle his kids down. Tell them to come back out, stay patient. Try to break Franklin Simpson's momentum a little bit.
Okay, now, Don, we're definitely seeing a different game than we saw in the first one. The first semifinal. It's a quicker pace, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, Simpson, that's traditionally the kind of game they play, and, of course, Bowling Green has over the years. With a younger team, they've slowed it down quite a bit this year and last year, but they're not afraid to get out and run with it. But Simpson's definitely going to play a quick and pace basketball game.
3 minutes, 59 seconds left in the first half, 22 to 18. Franklin Simpson's gone out to a 4-point lead. And let's go ahead and look towards the Final Four for a second here, Don. Let's have your predictions on the team, NCAA.
NCAA, well, you have to like North Carolina. You'd have to like, I think, Nevada, Las Vegas. That's two. Let me think about the other two.
Oh, well, I like Iowa. I like Iowa for the Big Ten.
Yeah, the Big Ten,
strong
yeah.
this year. And maybe a dark horse, maybe Georgetown. I like Georgetown.
Big East, strong team. No doubt Coach Thompson will have everybody ready to play.
And here we are, back to action. Ball in Fugate's hand. He'll challenge his own. Number 14, Mueller. Getting back up to Spadden. Fugate, he gets some room, and he'll bank it off the glass. That's Fugate's first bucket of the night. And he pulls Bowling Green within 2, 22 to 20. And now Bowling Green purple fans are on their feet. They're bringing into the game. Oh boy, but Chris Gray is hot from outside. He's going to settle those fans down. Here comes McFadden. No, basket won't count. A nice defensive play by number 24, Brian Powell.
There's that call again.
That was Tony McFadden's second foul.
Referee making the judgment that the foul occurred prior to releasing the shot, therefore the basket's disallowed.
Chris Gray from that shot. You know, they're going to do something to stop Chris Gray. That's 3 shots from about the same place.
He's off the bench with 6 points.
And that is what the lead is now, 6 for Franklin Simpson over Bowling Green. Chris Gray coming into the game and being the difference for Franklin Simpson. Gabbard leaves the game. Buford comes back in. Bowling Green on offense. Need to get something going here. Covington just inside the foul line, comes up short.
Good
But
strong board play by Stephen Buford.
Lead is cut to 4. Nice inside pass, number 20. Step for a pull. He's got 4 points.
Good pass on the inside there for the layup.
Here comes Bowling Green back in offense. McFadden looking for some room. He wants a shot. Getting into Corey with a nice, easy one. Off the back of the rim. Bowling Green having a little trouble right now getting the bucket in the hoop. Getting the ball in the hoop.
Stephen Buford made the steal, but didn't quite have control and then shuffled his feet.
Franklin Simpson getting a break, getting the ball back. A nice head fake, but unfortunately his feet went with it. And number 24, Brian Powell, goes out. And the big man for Franklin Simpson, number 43, Matt Smith, is Simpson leads it. A minute 30 remaining in the first half. And there's Fugate. Nice shot from the foul line extended.
McFadden penetrates, draws the defense, kicks it off to the young Fugate gentleman, hits a good jump shot.
4-point lead now by Franklin Simpson. And there's 22, Mike Doss. The shot isn't good, but a fight for the rebound. And number 43, Matt Smith, had controlled it, but his foot was out of bounds. Bowling Green ball.
Had a lot of pushing and shoving on that call. The referee didn't make the call, but two bodies on the floor.
That's right, it looked like the referee was in the midst of all that pushing and shoving. I wonder if they get hazard pay. Fugate again from his spot. Comes off the board. Matt Smith with a defensive board. Here comes Jimmy England. Oh, nice quick hands by Buser. But unfortunately the ball is out of bounds. Franklin Simpson gets it back. Here's the inbounds play. Mike Doss looking for the shot. He'll drive, push it back out. And there's Chris Gray. And they're surprised the shot didn't go in. Corey Covington picks up a foul on the defensive board. That's his first of the night. He's not in trouble yet.
Smith's a big 6'4", and it's going to be tough for our keep him off the boards.
Bowling Green is in bonus. And a nice shot by Matt Smith. The big man has a nice touch on the ball. Good rotation.
Coaches like to see that. Good form, good follow through, good motion on the ball.
Here's a good shot of the 6'4" senior. And as we talk so nicely about him, he misses his second shot. And here comes McFadden. He'll drive. This is off to Buford. Stephen Buford with a nice turnaround, Jay.
Bowling Green changed their offensive set a little bit, move Tony McFadden out front with Fugate to handle the ball and try to penetrate.
Jimmy England driving. His shot off the back of the hoop. And we have a foul underneath. Let's see who that's to be called on. It might be on number 3, Jimmy England himself. Yes, it is. England, he picks up his third foul.
Well, it happened so many times. He took the ball to the basket, missed the shot, wanted to get the rebound, a little too aggressive. Bowling Green's Fugate had him blocked out. He went over his back.
And now both teams in the bonus. So Kenneth Fugate will be going to the line for one in a bonus. And we'll see how Kenneth is. His first time in the foul line this evening. And he's not good. His attempt.
If it goes, it's good.
And number 20 comes up short. Dealt for a hold. He's got 4 for the first half. And that's it for the end of the first half. Franklin Simpson leading by 3, 29-26. And we'll be back with the halftime stats right after this message. Stay with us.
Are you searching for a good time? Stop your looking, turn on Showtime. You just can't miss exclusives on Showtime. Exclusives explosion and it's all on Showtime. Exclusives explosion and it's here on Showtime. Exclusives explosion and it's only on Showtime. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, great gosh almighty. Showtime exclusive. Great gosh, it's Showtime exclusives explosion.
Welcome back. Stuart Bundy along with Don Butler, the doctor himself, here at EA Diddle Arena. It's halftime in the second half of our doubleheader. Franklin Simpson leading at 29-26. And Don, let's go ahead and take a look at the halftime stats, okay?
All right.
And the differences here, Bowling Green 10 of 26, Franklin Simpson 13 out of 30. It's 38% for Bowling Green, 43% for Franklin Simpson. Franklin Simpson was shooting just a little bit better, but not much.
And they got 4 more shots, and of course made three more. So again, neither team shooting particularly well, but 43% high school level is not too bad.
And from the free throw line, Bowling Green 6 of 9 for 67%. Franklin Simpson 3 of 7 for 42%. There's a little bit of difference there. That might end up, as we saw in the first quarter, Franklin Simpson getting into foul trouble early. And if Bowling Green can put some free throws in the hoop, that could be a factor later on in the game.
Bowling Green went into the 1-on-1 with about 4 or 5 minutes to go in the first quarter, and as you can see there on the stats, they actually scored 3 more points on free throws than Franklin Simpson.
Turnovers, 6 Bowling Green. Franklin Simpson at 4. Team fouls even, 6 all.
Turnovers again, when you're playing a quick-paced game like Franklin Simpson's going to force you to play, you're going to make some turnovers. 6 and 4 is not too bad at this stage of the game.
What should we look forward to seeing in the second half of this game, Don?
I think Simpson's going to come out, continue to push the ball up the floor. They're going to try and get the ball in the hand of their senior leader, Mike Doss. He's led them all year long. Bowling Green, on the other hand, is going to be very patient. Try to get the outside shot from Kenny Fugate or Tony McFadden. If they don't, dish it off inside to Corey Covington. They'll play a very deliberate offensive game. Both teams are going to play tough defense. Simpson's played mostly zone the first half. Bowling Green sticking with their man-to-man, so you're going to see more of what we saw in the first half, I think.
And we talk about people coming off the bench and being a factor immediately in the game. We have to talk about Chris Gray, number 33. Came in the second quarter off the bench, scored 6 quick points from the outside. He's got one heck of a shot from the outside.
Yeah, he's obviously an outside shooter. He averaged a little over 6 points per game coming off the bench for Franklin Simpson. So Coach Brown has to feel good about his contribution. He came in, did exactly what he was brought in to do.
And we're waiting for Bowling Green to get on the floor here at the start of the second half. Storer Cable's coverage of the 14th District Championship Tournament. This is the second game in a doubleheader in the semifinals. Franklin Simpson leading by 3 over Bowling Green High, 29-26.
One of the deciding factors here, Stuart, I think, in the second half will be how well this young Bowling Green High team stands up under the pressure of a senior-dominated Franklin Simpson.
Oh, and there's a shot by McFadden. It's blocked by Defra Holt, number 20. Defra doing a good job getting the ball and not the hand.
Went up and got a clean block on McFadden's jump shot.
There's Fugate. He'll challenge his own again. Doss getting his hand on the ball. Bowling Green will try it again. McFadden wants to send something else. Stephen Buford, his long shot isn't good, but Gabbard with a very strong offensive board.
Strong offensive board there. Bowling Green needed that one. Got position on the offside, the weak side, and put it back in the hole.
And Gabbard saying that he's not going to be pushed around offensively or defensively. Oh, a number 24 shot. Brian Powell would not go.
There's that Gray again, slipped in on the rebound, stuck it back.
And here's Chris Gray with his 8th point of the game already. 6 minutes and 54 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 31-28. Oh, and there's a shot by number 22, Tony McFadden. You know, and that's Tony's first field goal of the game. And countering with his own field goal, number 20, Defra Holt. So both teams exchanging baskets early on here in the third quarter. Number 10, Fugate. And that's a nice 15-footer for Kennedy. Run and gun offense right now on both teams.
No change in the game plans. They're going to get the ball up.
And there's 43, the big man, Matt Smith. And that is his first field goal of the game.
Good touch for the big man from outside, about 15 to 18 feet.
The lead remains 3. The score has changed, 35-32, with 5.5 minutes remaining. Buford, very cold from the floor in the second half. Oh, number 20, finding a little bit of room, penetrating, drawing the foul. And Stephen Buford picking up his first of the game.
Defra Holt made up his mind he's going to take it to the hole. That's exactly what he did. Hesitated here on the wing a bit, beat his man baseline, and drew the foul.
Defra shooting 2, makes the first one. And makes the second one. Nice touch from the foul line for Defra. 37-32. The lead is now 4. Oh, excuse me, lead is 5. Had to check my mathematics. Oh, and a near steal by number 20, Defra. And Tony McFadden with a good drive and hoop.
Bowling Green just got to get some offense out of Tony McFadden. He led them in scoring over the course of the year and averaged about 14, 15 points during the last several games, so he's got to score for them.
And the big man, Matt Smith, his shot won't go. Here comes Bowling Green. Oh, Fugate has the ball stripped. Here comes Defra. He'll take it. Oh, a nice hoop and a nice no call by the referee.
No call, no foul there. Bowling Green got a little over anxious there. The last offensive set down, tried to do something he couldn't with the ball was stolen.
And Bowling Green is a little unsettled. Fugate throws that ball away. Bowling Green had come within 3 points, and now the lead is pushed back out to 5. 39-34.
2 consecutive turnovers on the part of Bowling Green.
Defra Holt's shot was off the mark, and number 43 picks up his second. Matt Smith.
Big fella came over the back. Buford had good inside position.
Fugate leads the game, and John Buser comes in. And Franklin Simpson wants a timeout. Wendell Brown wants to talk to his players.
39-34, midway through the third quarter. Both teams staying with the game plan in the first half. Simpson wants to get the ball out quick, wants to push it up fast, get the quick shot. Bowling Green is willing to try and play the same game with him.
No team really dominating right now. We have no real trends in the game. Momentum just about equal on both sides. I think Bowling Green, what they need to do is really they need to be more patient and work it around and try and get inside of their big men, because they're having somewhat a little bit of success inside.
That's what Coach Simpson's coaching style is, to control the ball, work for the good shot, be very patient on offense, try to penetrate. If you have the jumper, take it. If not, dish it off. And I'm sure he didn't like to see those 2 consecutive turnovers by his guards, who's out of control. And that's what he's telling his kids over in the huddle right now.
And he's also probably telling Tony McFadden to keep up the good work, because he was held to only 1 point in the first half. And Tony McFadden, as you said, Don, was the leading scorer, is leading scorer for Bowling Green this year. He really needs to come alive in the second half and put some points on the board.
Well, an outside shooter like Tony, if he's hitting from the outside, he's going to open things up for Gabbard or for Corey Covington on the inside. So, yeah, they need his point production desperately.
Buford, nice shot.
Good penetration. Buford flashed to the ball and got the good 8-10 footer.
Stephen Buford might be coming hot. Oh, there's a bad pass by 24, Ryan Powell. And here comes John Buser. Covington.
A little over anxious. Took the step before he went up with a shot.
dragged his foot a little bit. Now, I don't think it'd be called in the NBA now, would it?
I doubt very seriously. NBA players got at least 2 more steps to take before they start calling it.
Bowling Green in a man defense. Defro Holt comes up short, fights for the rebound, but it's off Defra.
Good effort, but he was standing on the out-of-bounds line when he touched the ball. The Bowling Green just needs to come down. They're down 3. And not do that.
Absolutely. They had a good chance to pull within 1.
Simply want to continue to play under control.
But now instead, they can go down by 5. If Franklin Simpson can make this hoop. And there's Chris Gray, the hot man in the second quarter. Oh, a nice inside pass. But Defra's shot won't drop. And number 22, Mike Doss, his shot does. And the lead is 5, 41-36 with 2 minutes and 58 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Don, what's Bowling Green have to do to get back in the game?
They've got to continue to work that offense. McFadden's got to hit from the outside. They've got to be prepared to go to the boards. Corey Covington's been
like the ball.
Miss one right there.
Strip from McFadden. There's a slam-a-bama by number 20, Defro Holt. Boy, some great athletic ability on that young man.
Went
up there and slamming that ball.
Coach Simpson calling timeout, try and settle down his young Bowling Green Purples, and also take a little bit of the momentum away from Franklin Simpson.
Well, with that tremendous slam by the not-so-tall Defro Holt, the lead is 43-36. A 7-point lead with 2 minutes and 26 seconds remaining in the third quarter. A good timeout by Ernie. What's he telling his team right now?
Well, he's doing 2 things. He's trying to get them organized, first of all, to go back to their patterns, be patient, and then again after that steal there and the dunk, he's just going to try and slow down Simpson's momentum. I saw him talking there to the official. He felt like his guard was hacked on the arm on the steal, and he let the referees know about it, but that's a pass call. So he's just going to try and settle his kids down. 7 points down, still got 2 minutes to go in the third quarter, and not out of it by any means. Be patient, work your offense, get the jumper. If you don't, dish it off, try to get the ball inside.
And that is the situation here. 7-point lead for Franklin Simpson over Bowling Green Purples. 2 minutes, 20 seconds remaining in the third quarter. The game is far from over. No time to panic yet. Bowling Green does need to get something going on offense. John Buser wants the shot. And he's called for traveling.
That's a dozen at least traveling calls tonight. Officials seem to think that both players on both teams are jump stepping before they take the shot or take the dribble.
Well, Doctor, is it that the officials are calling it extremely tight, or is it that Bowling Green are just making those silly mistakes?
Well, I'd say it looks like they're calling it awful tight both ways, not just on Bowling Green, both ways.
Oh, and there's a near turnover, but a reach-in foul. This time, number 20, Defra Holt, is called for the reach-in, and that'll be his second. Bowling Green will take the ball out of bounds.
Both teams playing real strong, tough defense. Denying passing lanes. And
User getting into Gabbard, fall-away jumper. Comes up short. Smith with the rebound. Here comes Holt. Over to Doss. Doss wants the shot. He fakes, pumps, and travels.
No foul, official call. He thought he was fouled. Could have been either that or a block.
John Buser takes a rest, and in comes Kenneth Fugate.
Church, you have to like the defensive job that Franklin Simpson's doing. They're forcing Bowling Green out of every pattern they're trying to do.
And a foul on the play. Mike Doss, he's called. That's his third. Team's fourth.
He's the first player to have 3 fouls.
Actually, Jimmy England had 3 in the first half. And that sends Kenneth Fugate to the line for 2. Doss will take his seat on the bench as Jimmy England comes back to the game. One player with 3 fouls gets replaced by another player with 3 fouls.
England's been their quarterback throughout the season. They lose a lot of scoring punch when Doss goes out of the game.
A minute 9 left in the third quarter. 43-36. Lead by Franklin Simpson is still 7. Fugate has a chance to cut it to 5. And he's good in his first attempt. Seven points for Kenneth already this evening. And his second shot, good.
Got a little hitch in his free throw, but made both of those. Close within 5.
43-38 with a minute left in the third quarter. And there's Smith wide open with the shot, but he won't take it. And there's man number 33. You don't want to leave him wide open. Gets in depth for a hold. He jumps it up. Doesn't get the roll. But inside, number 24, Brian Powell. And, of course, you know, Don, I'm not wearing a zebra, but, you know, it was a very close call. Very close call.
Looked like he had a lot of balls, but Bowling Green missed an assignment on the defensive boards and allowed the Franklin Simpson player to get on the inside, get the rebound, and on the putback, the down-under official saw a foul.
Ryan doesn't get the roll. Ryan shooting 1 for 4, 2 for 5 now tonight. He got that second one. And the lead is 6, 44-38, with half a minute left in the third quarter. McFadden wants a shot off the back of the rim, and here comes Franklin Simpson. Defra hold. He'll stop it, push it back out to England. He'll set up the offense.
Simpson just a very, very quick team.
Oh, backdoor. Nice pass by England. The basket counts. And Matt Smith, the big man, number 43, will be going to the line for a possible three-point play. And that play was all set up by Jim England. He was going to take credit for all those points. He went inside, faked, dished off to Smith for the easy layup.
Penetrated nicely, drew the defense, like you say, and handed off when he had to. Smith went up strong for the layup.
Comes up short. Oh, fumble for the rebound. And here comes Fugate. He's on the move. Dishes off to Buford. Nice layup and nice play.
The goes good.
And the shot at the end of the third quarter won't go. But the score is 46-40. At the end of the third quarter, and we'll be back for the start of the fourth quarter right after this message.
The Movie Channel.
A television channel so different, it stands out from all the rest.
The Movie Channel.
With movies anytime you want to watch.
The Movie Channel.
A different movie every night at 9, 8 Central.
The Movie Channel.
With 15 to 20 movies each week and a fresh lineup each weekend.
The Movie Channel.
The only national channel that brings you all movies all the time.
The Movie Channel.
24 hours a day of blockbusters, Hollywood classics, and offbeat flicks.
The Movie Channel.
Plus exclusive hits you won't find on HBO.
The Movie Channel.
And because the Movie Movie Channel is all movies, it's the perfect VCR accessory.
The Movie Channel.
Every night at 3 a.m., 2 Central, we have VCR Theater, so you can tape while you sleep, watch when you want.
The Movie Channel.
In between the movies, we take you behind the scenes with on-air hosts and celebrity interviews.
The Movie Channel.
Picture the best. It's the Movie Channel.
The Movie Channel.
Stand by. And Covington shot isn't good. Gabbard.
Strong offensive work by Justin Gabbard.
Okay, and welcome back to the action. The fourth quarter has just started. Justin Gabbard and Brian Powell have exchanged hoops. Score is 48-42. Stuart Bunting along with the doctor, Don Butler. And the game is coming down to the wire. Another close game. The first one we saw was very close. This one is shaping up to be the same sort of contest.
Yeah, and what you're going to see, Stuart, is a senior-dominated team. Franklin Simpson going against young Bowling Green High Purples, and
there we have a reach-in foul, number 20, Defra. And he picks up his fourth foul. And Defra is in foul trouble. They really don't need to lose this man in the beginning of the fourth quarter.
No, he's been a key cog in their offense. He's run the fast break real well.
But they're going to sit him down and bring another man in foul trouble, Mike Doss. Mike has 3 fouls. So either man really don't need to get any more fouls. There's Buford outside. And Buford coming alive in the second half. He's got 8 points in the second half. Doss off the backboard. England with the rebound. Oh, in and out. Franklin Simpson can't get anything to drop. Fugate counters from the foul line.
Coach Brown's going to try to get a timeout to slow Bowling Green down.
Oh, and what a comeback. Momentum definitely changed. Bowling Green has cut the lead at 2, 48-46. And a good timeout.
Has to. It never ceases to amaze me. And anybody that follows basketball knows how quickly the game can change. And you hit a bucket and you hit 2. And pretty soon you've outscored the opposition 8-0 and just turned the game around entirely. Coach Brown saw it. He had a 6-point lead. He had the ball. Missed 2 good ones, 2 close-in shots down here. Bowling Green comes down, scores 4 consecutive points. They're down 2 points. What he's going to try and do, obviously, is just get his Franklin Simpson team back in the groove, back in the pattern. We're still ahead 2 points. Work the board, work the outside shot. Just try to settle the run and Bowling Green down.
And when momentum changes, a lot of factors come into play. Obviously, Franklin Simpson not being able to hit a basket, and then Bowling Green connecting at the other end.
Yeah, you noticed the first half, Simpson had a run where they hit 3 or 4 in a row, and Bowling Green was on this shot and off a couple, and it changes in a game. And all the coaches can try to do is keep the kids settled and keep them within the structure of the game, their offensive sets and their pattern. Try to convince them to maintain their patience. If you're going to shoot 50%, you want to maintain that 50% average.
And Coach Wendell Brown hoping this timeout has cooled down the red-hot purples. We'll see if it has. Here comes England. Getting the ball over to Doss. Doss over to Powell. And Stephen Buford commits his 2nd foul of the night.
Simpson looked a little tentative on that offensive set. Of course, Bowling Green is playing a real tight man defense, denying entry passes down under, and of course they got the foul, but they looked a little tentative that time. But again, a good senior-dominated team is going to maintain their patience, not rush anything, and try to get the good shot or draw the foul like he did.
Ryan Powell shooting 50% from the free throw line tonight. 3 of 6. And he makes his 2.
Big free throws at this stage of the game, Stuart.
Yes, they're very big. They pushed the lead back up to 4. 50-46 for Franklin Simpson. And now it's Bowling Green's turn to do something.